Are you thinking about opening up a home construction business in the United States, potentially for your E2 visa? If so, today's video, we're going to go through what you need to know about this industry and what you should be aware of before you jump into that contract to just build a bunch of homes in the United States. So a big thing to look at if you're looking to partner or license with an existing construction company, you should definitely look at the track record. How have they performed? Have their units sold fast? What's their thesis for going into a particular state or city or submarket in that area? Look at their track record, and if you can, talk to some of their suppliers, talk to some of their former customers to see how happy they are with that home construction business. An issue, we're dealing with an environment too that's changing quite a lot in terms of from a macro perspective where interest rates are changing. The Fed is increasing 75 bips, it could increase 1%, so you don't know. And that could kill the profit margin if you're in the home construction business and you're relying on debt financing, which many of the home construction players might go 20% equity in and get a loan for 80% to finance the construction of these residential homes. So that's something to take a look at and forecast out what happens to construction project if the interest rates go up and how they've dealt with in the past if you're looking to go through a licensed business model with lenders, and also just seeing how they've handled different financial environments in the past where interest rates have been high if you're choosing to partner with a franchised or licensed home construction business. Now, there's some home construction businesses that are really focused on E2 visa, turnkey businesses. You just send the money, sign the contract. They even have their own immigration attorney fill out the paperwork for you, and you get an E2 visa. So understand what requirements are needed from you to get the E2 visa and maintain that E2 visa, as well as have strict capital controls in place and management controls in place to secure your investment. Because some of these businesses are led by a project manager. Who is that project manager? What's their experience? Are they going to leave the next month because they have a better deal, or do they have skin in the game where they're going to see the project through as you construct your portfolio of homes? Also see, if it's a licensed business opportunity or franchise opportunity, how many E2 visas have they had approved? Have they had any denials? If so, why were those E2 visa investors denied for that home construction business? So ground up construction stuff. I've seen it before on the commercial side, on the retail side, with franchisees looking to build a franchise from scratch, a single unit occupancy where they're going to have a restaurant and build it from zero, own the building, own the business. And it's not so easy because you can't be doing that in the city center or even suburbs that are really close to the city. It can be super expensive to get that land. And also you're dealing with labor costs. So there's a lot of variables when you're doing a ground up construction from a commercial side as there are from the residential side. Now, us at Visa Franchise, I've seen a lot more on the commercial and retail side, but again, a lot of similarities on the residential. I already went through that interest rates could be changing. Labor is getting very expensive in the United States. So you could be mid-project developing 6 homes, 12 homes, and all of a sudden your labor costs have gone up 20, 30%. Talking to someone in the real estate field in Miami, just to have a maintenance guy that's maintaining 20 vacation properties is costing $35 per hour. So there's going to be big variances in terms of where you're looking to do your home construction business. And I'm sure there's areas in middle America that are going to be much cheaper in terms of from a labor perspective. But if you're in hot markets like Miami, Austin, Texas, and other cities throughout the South that have had a lot of growth, especially post COVID, a lot of people moving to Florida, moving to Texas, you've got to really understand the labor costs and how that can affect your economic model. And then if you're looking to own the home, rent out the home, you have to then deal with vacancy issues. If you don't have a tenant for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, that can kill the whole return profile where you might have expected an 8%, 10% return if you're not super actively involved, and that could dip way lower and even have a negative yield on the investment, where you'd have to make another injection of cash to maintain your E2 visa. So generally, if you're looking to get your feet wet in the real estate market in the United States, I think property management's generally an easier, lower cost option to create great relationships in your local community, really understand the market color, who's buying, who's selling, what neighborhoods, what blocks are hot. And then you can get into the construction space. But property management can get you that market know-how, and you could lean on a franchisor if you decide to go to the franchise path to really understand the local real estate market. And then you can take some higher risk by doing construction. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If there's other E2 visa business topics you'd like us to review, just leave it in the comment section or shoot me an email at patrick@visafranchise.com. Thanks.